Fellas, I've gathered you all here today to deliver some wonderful news. She-Hulk Season 2 has officially been cancelled.
Yes! Yes!
The report on this came out a couple days ago, so this isn't really news, but I thought it would be a great time to talk about how terrible the MCU has gotten and the feminization of all our favorite Marvel superheroes. First, let's read this article from comicbook.news. The headline states, She-Hulk is the second to least watched Marvel series on Disney+. It's known She-Hulk is the second to least watched Marvel series on Disney+, right behind Ms. Marvel, which also happens to be rumored to potentially get a season 2. Iman Vellani stars as Ms. Marvel in the worst performing MCU superhero movie of all time that was just released with the Marvels and will likely lose Disney hundreds of millions of dollars. Marvel hasn't officially announced either a Ms. Marvel or She-Hulk Season 2, but according to the writer of that MCU book, Marvel is scrapping projects including Wonder Man. Wonder Man? Oh my god, that just sounds terrible. However, following the publication of the book with the release of the Echo series, it has been learned that Wonder Man is still moving forward now under the new Marvel Spotlight brand, which separates projects from the MCU. It could very well be possible that since both Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk weren't watched and liked by a lot of people, that both shows could get rebranded under the Marvel Spotlight banner and won't be directly connected to the MCU. Okay. So this article states that She-Hulk is the second to least most watched show on Disney+. But for some reason, Disney keeps following the same formula of a female-led version of the Marvel superheroes who are nowhere as intriguing as their male counterparts, but for some reason are way stronger. This is because they're trying to make men weaker in society. What better way to feminize a little boy than to take away his favorite superheroes and turn them into angry women? Couple that with the message, girls are better just because. Think about it. They know no one is watching the show, yet they promote it and try to get a season 2. Why? Because it's all about the message. They don't care about the 25 million who don't watch the show, as long as the 2 to 3 million people that do watch the show are able to be subconsciously influenced by it. I didn't watch She-Hulk consecutively, but I did watch it in parts, and from what I was able to see, She-Hulk was as lame can get. The story starts with this typical girl boss with a shitty personality and bad attitude who's a lawyer. Yes, lawyer. I don't know why they're always lawyers as if that's the most interesting job a woman can have, but that's what she is. She's a lawyer who ends up getting her powers when her and her cousin Bruce Banner get into a car accident and some of his blood gets into her open wound. That's already lame because it shouldn't be that easy to become a Hulk. For some reason, when it comes to these female superheroes, they always get their powers in the lamest way. Like that girl from the Marvels who literally got her powers in the mail. After getting her powers, she became this green fake looking CGI woman with big feet. Like her feet were the only thing that grew, she didn't gain any muscle or anything. And even though she didn't gain any muscle, she's supposed to be stronger than the Hulk. And the reason they gave her for being stronger than the Hulk is because, you guessed it, she's a girl. She even says she knows how to control her anger better than the Hulk because she gets catcalled every day in the streets, implying she's been through more than the Hulk himself.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or I might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
This man has been hunted by the US government, got into beef with a literal god, and tried to kill himself because he couldn't stop rampaging. But you've been through more than he has because men holler at you in the streets? Whoever wrote the script for She-Hulk obviously didn't watch any of the old Hulk movies, read the comic books, or even care to. This whole show feels like it was written by an angry 5th grade girl who thinks boys are icky. Like the misandry in this show is over the top. It's almost as if the target demographic for this show is middle-aged white women that hate life. But once again, it's all about the message. The bad writing is just a minor casualty. A casualty that will cost the show its 2nd season. But to those evil bastards that run Disney, it was worth it. I mean, let's be honest. We all knew the show would tank when they brought Meg Thee Stallion out to twerk with She-Hulk, who tried a little too hard to shake that tight green ass.
He almost tasted that. Num 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 num, eat it up. Go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up.
I honestly think they're willing to bankrupt the whole Disney franchise behind pushing this woke girl boss propaganda. I'm just glad the public is starting to wake up to this nonsense. If you think She-Hulk was good and deserved a season 2, let me know in the comments. If not, like and hit that follow button for more content. And once again, it's your boy Yoshi. Peace.